let's move on to the second main topic today. And our second main topic today gets submitted to us by Mega Brent 85, who writes, "Hey, John and crew. I don't know if you've heard, but the Disney live-action remake of Mulan has received its rating, and it's PG-13. I was kind of shocked to see it get this rating since the live-action remakes for Disney animated movies before this have been, at most, PG. So this is a big departure. What are your thoughts on this?" All right, thanks a lot for sharing that, man. And yeah, so apparently that's the word right now, is that Mulan, the movie that's coming out, the live action remake, which by the way, I think looks hella good. I think it looks really good, has apparently been given a PG-13 rating, which would, according to all the outlets, I haven't researched it myself, but all the major outlets are even saying this will make it the first animated adaptation to live action that Disney has done that gets something beyond a PG. Is this a big departure for Disney? Well, it is clearly a departure in one sense because, I mean, like we said, it's the first time it's happening, so it's a departure. But it is a shocking departure. Does this move kind of signal to us a philosophical shift at the Mouse House over at Disney and the way they're thinking about and approaching these movies? And I would kind of suggest, Rob, that the answer to that is no. Because here's the thing. While there are other movies that they've done that have kept it PG-13, when you look at even the premise of this movie, this is a movie about war. This is a movie about there's going to be a lot of people that die in this movie. I mean, even just in this one thing, I mean, the main image is of Mulan wielding a sword. I mean, right? Then Mulan with her sword. We look at promotional pieces. She's bows and arrows and people trying to kill each other and these wicked witches that are casting these spells and an evil warlord coming to slaughter the inhabitants of a land and blah, 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 blah. I don't think, the reason, Rob, I don't think this notes to us a philosophical shift at Disney is because I don't know that they really had a choice. If you want to make Mulan and you want to kind of stick to that story, I don't see how you do it in such a way that you can avoid making it at minimum a PG-13. Unless you're saying this warlord and his sorceress are coming to tickle fight everybody in the land, which I don't think that's the direction they want to go. Although I'm all down for a good tickle fight. Hashtag tickle fight. But again, I just don't see this as a philosophical shift because I just don't see how you do this movie any other way. So I'm actually not surprised. I would have been shocked, actually, Robert. I would have been shocked if we heard it was PG, because I would have gone, how the hell do you do that with a movie like this and the type of content that it has? So I think it's fine. I don't think it's surprising, and I don't think it denotes a philosophical shift at Disney. But Rob, you see it. How do you feel about it?
No, I completely agree with you. I mean, a rating, when you have war and conflict, people die. That's an inevitability of that. And I don't think if you're trying to make a film, obviously this is a live action movie where arrows are flying, people are going to fall down dead. And how do you get around that? It's not, you can't just break into another musical number. I think this is absolutely, maybe you
Arrow
can.
to the
Our
face.
troops are dying. The arrows are flying. The troops are dying. Hey, I don't know, but I think that it's right for this material. I don't think it's a philosophical difference. I think with all of the other Disney live action features, they weren't dealing with issues like this directly. And Mulan, by definition, has to. And there's no real way around it. And I think, look, I give it up for them for making a film that looks, at least from the trailers, to be beautifully made, lavishly produced. And I'm actually very excited for this movie, to be honest. And it looks like they've spared no expense. And it looks like something that's right up my alley. So, again, I think they're making the right movie for the subject matter. And I think if they had done something to soft pedal it, that would have been the thing that we should have been like, that's worrisome. But it doesn't look like they have. It looked like they're staying true to their subject matter, and I find that actually just the opposite. I think it's very heartening to see Disney going this direction and not shying away from this kind of a rating.
Question here is, guys, what do you think about this rating? Were you surprised to hear about it? Are you like me, where you would have been surprised if it didn't get a PG-13? What are your thoughts on this? Jump down to the comment section and leave your thoughts there. All right.